All right, class. I need you. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick the desk on that, Noah. I need you to get out your whiteboard and your dry erase marker and then your eraser. And meet me over here. We're going to do some work on the whiteboard first. Teaching you the trick to help you compare fractions a little easier. All right, so now, this is comparing fractions using the butterfly method. It'll make sense in just a second to you. So there's different steps to this. Okay, is that what you need? Okay. Everybody have a marker? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the ovals of the butterfly first. So on your whiteboard, I want you to write this on your board. 2/3 and 3/4. Because when we compare, we're using the greater than, less than, or equal symbol, right? So we have 2/3 and 3/4. Now, our first step says draw the ovals of the butterfly. What they mean by that is loop those together and then loop those together. Okay, we just put an X through it, but it kind of symbolizes a butterfly, right? Like the wings of a butterfly. Okay, so now we're going to multiply the numbers in one oval. So I'm going to break this down now step by step for what we're going to do. So we're looking at this part first. Multiply the numbers in one oval and put the answer over the numerator. Is the numerator the top number or the bottom number?
The top.
It's the top number. Do all of you know what 2 times 4 or 4 times 2 is? What is it?
8.
We're going to put that over this numerator. Now we're going to repeat with the other side. So the oval that we had going this way, I'm just breaking this down one step at a time here. You don't have to rewrite it like this if you don't want to. Now, do you know what 3 times 3 is? What is it?
9.
Okay, so yours probably looks like this. You had 2 times 4 was 8. Oops, 8. And 3 times 3 was 9, right? Okay, so we're just crisscrossing those and multiplying those crisscrossed numbers. So now, if I say I have 8 and 9, is that easier to be able to compare than looking at fractions if I don't have a picture to go with it?
Yeah.
All right, so is 8 greater than, less than, or equal to 9? 8 is what?
Less than.
Less than 9. So that means 2/3 is less than 3/4. You can erase it, yep. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Do you wanna stay here or go back to your seats?
Stay here.
Stay here? All right. I have so much on here. Let me, I'll just do some work on here. You want me to leave this up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll cover up our story jumper stuff. All right, so now, if we want to compare completely different fractions again, we're going to use these steps to help us out. Okay, this will probably be a lot faster than trying to draw pictures.
Yes.
All right, so let's do, let me find some examples here. Okay, for our first fractions, let's compare 7/9, which means we're going to have to multiply by 7 and multiply by 9, and 4/6. Okay, starting off, does it matter which loop we do first? No. I just know that I need to multiply these together, and then I need to multiply those together. So those of you that have learned those multiplication facts, what is 7 times 6? Amy?
42.
It is 42. Then what is 9 times 4? Reese? 36. Okay, now I'm comparing these fractions, but I'm looking at those numbers instead. Is 42 greater than, less than, or equal to 36? Draw the symbol on your board, but don't let your neighbor see what you're drawing. Draw your symbol in here between the fractions. Is it greater than, less than, or equal to? I'll put this on the board for now. Okay, 42, greater than 36, less than 36, or equal to?
Greater.
Right, 42 is, if you don't remember, you need to start remembering that one. It is greater than. So 7/9 is greater than 4/6. Let's practice another one. If you want to erase that one, that's fine. This time, let's do 2/5 and 2/3. Do you remember what you need to do? Show me. I'm watching you. This is 2/5, though that's going to make a difference. I did easier multiplication ones, didn't I? Okay, so is it okay if I put a loop around this one first? Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? Then I'm gonna circle that one. All right. What if I multiplied 5 times 2 first? Is that okay? What's 5 times 2?
10.
What is 2 times 3?
6.
Is that what everybody else got?
Yes.
So 6 and 10. Is 6 greater than 10? Is it less than 10 or equal to 10?
Less than.
It is, whoops, yeah, less than. Let's practice another one. What's that? A hard one?
Yeah, like.
Okay, let's do 5/8. And we're going to compare that one to 6/9. Oh, that's not too hard.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, these were close ones.
All right. Do you know what 5 times 9 is or 9 times 5?
Yeah.
What is it?
45.
So then 8 times 6 is 48. So 45 is greater than 48? Is 45 greater than 48? Is 45 less than 48?
Yes.
Are they equal?
No.
No. So 45 is less than 48. So that means 5/8 is less than 6/9. Let's practice another one. You like this? This makes comparing fractions way easier, I think.
And we're also working on multiplication.
What if I show you a fraction like this?
Oh.
5/4 and 3/2. Now those are improper fractions because our bigger number is on the top, right? But do you think we could still do the same thing with them?
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to use our butterfly method. Okay, friends, 5 times 2 is
10.
4 times 3 or 3 times 4 is
12.
okay, so I have 10 and 12. Is 10 greater than 12, less than 12, or equal to 12? Everybody.
Less than.
10 is less than 12. So that means 5/4 is less than 3/2. All right, you ready for another one?
Yeah.
Let's do 6/8 and let me think about this one.
7
and 3/4. 6/8 and 3/4. Bless you. Okay, do you have those multiplied out?
Yes.
All right. So 6 times 4 is,
24.
and 8 times 3 is,
24.
we haven't had one like this yet, have we? So if I have 24 and 24, is 24 greater than 24?
No.
Is 24, it must be less than 24.
No.
They're equal to?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're the same number.
Okay. So these fractions are equivalent. 6/8 is equal to 3/4. Another one?
Yeah.
All right, let me erase these. I'll keep the numbers up higher. Let's do 7/5 and 7/8. 7/5 and 7/8. So tonight when you go home, you can give your parents a fractions comparing problem and see how they figure it out. Don't show them the method right away though. Make them suffer for a little bit.
My family's like really.
Okay, so multiply 7 times 8. Ooh, that's a tricky one. What is it? It is 56. 7 times 5. That one's tricky. 56 is greater than 35. 56 is less than 35. Or are they equal to each other? 56 is greater than, remember, it's always open to the big number. So 7/5 is greater than 7/8. Okay, let's practice one more as a whole group. Okay, and then I'm going to partner you up and keep practicing comparing fractions using the butterfly method if you want to. Okay? All right, let's do 6/11.
Oh no.
And we're going to compare that to 11/12.
Oh boy.
I'm really making you think on this one.
Okay, I got the Oh no, pretty sure that's it.
those big numbers. If you remember what 10 times 11 is, you can just add 11 more to that. Think about what 10 times 6 is, and then add 12 more to that. No, think of 10 times 6, but then add 12 more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or think of 11 times 6, and then add 6 more. Okay. How many of you remember what 11 times 11 is? What is that product? Shout out what you think it is.
121.
Bingo.
Yes.
6 times 12 or 12 times 6 is?
72.
Bingo. All right, so now 72 and 121. Is 72 greater than 121?
No.
What is it?
Less than.
So 6/11 is less than 11/12. Okay, if you still struggle with your multiplication, you can use the math reference sheet when I partner you up, okay, if you need to. So what you're going to do, I have such a disaster on my desk. Hold on just a second. You and a partner, oh, here it is. You're going to compare these fractions. Are you ready to listen? Okay. You're going to compare these fractions. Now, the first two are using a number line, so that's going to be pretty easy. What I would do is, if you don't remember the symbols, I would get in the habit, if you are having to compare things, to do this one. You could put a G, just a G beside it if you wanted to. This one, you could put the L beside it, because you got to remember what those symbols mean to be able to answer these correctly. All right? So these have the same denominators, so that's why they use the number line for those two problems. Now down here, they don't all have the same denominators, okay? Like this first one, 1/2 and 1/3. This has the same denominator, but if you still want to use the butterfly method on them, that's totally fine, okay? Friends, look here. It has 1 and 4/4. To turn 1 into a fraction, just put a 1 underneath it, remember? You can turn a whole number into a fraction by putting a 1 underneath it. All right? Okay, so questions about the butterfly method? No. Before I partner you up, questions? Raylan, what do you do when you're finished? Hang on to your paper and, I don't know, we'll wait and see. Okay? I'll see how long this takes us before I decide. But don't put the paper in the tray, especially since I've got a hot mess going on over on my desk there. And we'll just wait and see. Haley? You may. Yep.
Will you pick the partner?
Yes. Darn it, huh?
Are we going to be using the whiteboards anymore?
No, you can just do the butterfly method on this paper. So you'll be able to put your whiteboards and markers and all that away. Reese? How about we do it this way? Raylyn and Connor, you can be partners since you're in the loft. Haley and Reese, you can be partners since you're under the loft. Okay? Again, use your reference sheet to help you if you need help multiplying. All right? Okay, let me turn the video off here.